Welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning back into another episode of the Game of Cryptos. I hope you guys are all doing well. We are in the month of November, and recently we did see Bitcoin get pretty close to breaking its previous all-time high. So guys, we are really close. Honestly, I see the market continually to possibly be sideways, and we probably won't see a clear breakout until after the election. So hopefully after this coming week, Bitcoin will make a decision on what it wants to do, and the market can feel better about what it wants to do when there is a decision made, when either candidate is president. I think we're going to see the market initially react, whether upside or downside, but overall we're still going to see a bull run, I really do think. But guys, in this video, I wanted to go over and talk about what I would, I guess you could say, what I would pick for an ideal portfolio. And when I say ideal, if you had, I guess maybe like if money wasn't an issue and you could buy, kind of basically whatever you wanted. So like ideal portfolio with like risk reward type of portfolio. Obviously a portfolio would look different if you're someone that has like millions and millions of dollars versus someone that maybe only has like a couple thousand. But in this video, I just want to go over some of the popular hot cryptos that I think would be great to be in your portfolio. Having said that, let's go into it. Before we do that, again guys, right now a lot of our altcoins, they're down. The Bitcoin dominance is up, but you have to have this Wolf of Wall Street mentality. Here you got the picture of Leonardo and Jordan Belfort's character saying, "I'm not selling. I'm not going to let them win. I'm not going to let them take this generational wealth that I potentially have." And guys, that's what you have to realize. We are on the cusp of potentially changing our lives. You didn't come this far to come this far. Keep holding. Eventually there will be the time to sell, but now is not the time to fold. Now is the time to dig deep and have conviction in your cryptos, in your altcoins. And I will say this, if you are not convicted in certain altcoins, if there are some altcoins that you are questionable on, get rid of them and allocate them into more of your solidified plays, whether they're higher caps, just the cryptos that you have conviction in. So yeah, guys, let's kick this off. So one of the most obvious picks, I'm not going to talk long about it, Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin is the digital gold. It's the store of value. It's stood the test of time. If you are someone that is able, especially back in like 2022, if you were able to put a good significant amount of money down and get Bitcoin when it was around 15,500, obviously Bitcoin's going to be a great hold in your portfolio because it's going to hold your portfolio up. Bitcoin is going to be less volatile than other cryptos. Don't need to go deep into talking about why Bitcoin would be a great add to your portfolio. The next one, yes, Ethereum. I do have Ethereum on this. Ethereum has been pretty boring. The price action for Ethereum, we haven't seen much happen. Right now, at the time of this video, Ethereum at about 2,500. I do still think that Ethereum could potentially go to at least double from here to go to its old all-time highs right around 5,000. We hear people predicting about 10K Ethereum. I don't necessarily see that. At most, maybe I see maybe around an $8,000 Ethereum. But Ethereum, guys, it stood the test of time. It's still used a lot. It's one of the most used blockchains. Ethereum, Salana, they still have a lot of meme coins on Ethereum. So Ethereum is still going to, it's not obsolete yet, but it definitely has some work to be done. But I still think that if you have Ethereum in your portfolio, again, it's something that's going to kind of anchor your portfolio and not be as volatile. So moving on, Salana. So again, Salana, right now, Salana is in the spotlight. Salana, you have all the meme coins, the pump fun thing, all those memes launching. There's a lot of liquidity on Salana. Salana is arguably, it is the most bullish L1 blockchain right now, currently in this bull run. If you are able to get Salana back when it was right around, I think it reached a bottom around like $8-9. If you were able to collect this back in the bear market, you have already done really, really well. And Salana is actually it surpassed market cap wise, it already surpassed its old all-time high via market cap. It hasn't with price, but it has with market cap. So that is very promising in the future for the rest of this bull run where Salana could go to. Again, I'm not going to do really too many price predictions, but arguably, I would say we could at least probably see maybe a $400 to $500 Salana. It is getting up there in market cap, so you have to keep that in mind. You have a lot of people saying that there could be $1,000 Salana. That would be extremely, extremely bullish. I personally don't see that. I think that might be a little too moon bullish of a prediction. Again, I am extremely bullish on Salana, but yeah, just keep that in mind. Salana is still a high cap, so right now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Salana, those would be some great ads to put in your portfolio. Moving on to the next one, we have Sui. So the reason why I like Sui, obviously, right now, Sui is one of the most bullish L1s. So Sui, guys, is being, it's being marketed as the Salana killer. It's potentially the Salana of this run, and lately it has had a really, really good really good run up. It was around $2.36 not too long ago. It has retraced a little bit, but that's what happens when it's time to cool down, and especially since Bitcoin has cooled down, you're going to see retracements in other altcoins as well. Sui is right around a $5 billion market cap right now, so the ability for it to potentially 10x, I think, is there. So we could see about a $20 Sui. I feel like that's a fair range to put Sui, $40 to $50 billion. Now, again, if it is the Salana of this run, and it does get that value capture that Salana got in the last bull run, Salana, guys, went up to an all-time market cap of around $80 billion. So we could potentially be seeing even higher price valuations for Sui this bull run into 2025. If it really does continue to, have this narrative as the Salana killer, if it's the Salana of this bull run, who knows, guys? The sky's the limit. Only time will tell. But I feel like it would be very reasonable to see about a 10x from Sui. From today's prices, it's not unrealistic. Again, not financial advice, but Sui is very, very bullish, and I think this would be a good add in a crypto portfolio. The next one, guys, CASA. I have so much to say about CASA. You have seen so much FUD about CASA. CASA is my most favorite L1. It's honestly my most favorite crypto of this bull run. The technology, the trilemma solver, speed, scalability, and security. Guys, this is the closest thing that we have seen to Bitcoin since the inception of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's mission was peer-to-peer cash. Peer-to-peer cash between people, person to person. And what we're now seeing with Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is now becoming more of a digital gold. It's becoming more of a store of value. So CASA's proposition is becoming more of basically it's becoming what Bitcoin was supposed to be. And that's why you say, people are saying, CASA, digital silver, the silver to digital to Bitcoin's gold. Guys, I'm extremely bullish on CASA. It has seen a lot of FUD because of the geopolitics going on, but I do not believe that is strong enough to bring this project down. There's a lot of believers in it. This is very organic. Guys, if you just look at the price action, it is still one of the most bullish price charts that you will see in crypto. Extremely bullish. In the market cap, guys, for for this L1 where it can go at almost a $2 to $3 billion market cap, guys, yes, CASA has if you ask me, it has a minimum of a 10x in it. It could 15x if all goes great, maybe a 20x. But just during these times when people are bored, when people aren't seeing their altcoins move, any type of news that comes out, any type of FUD is going to sting a lot more than normal because people are bored. So people are going to panic, people are going to sell, and that's what we have seen when, CASA went up to around 20 cents, 21 cents, and has retraced a pretty good amount, like 40-45%. But if you guys are a strong believer in this crypto, this is the time to DCA, hold, and I really do think that you will be rewarded later with CASA. I think this CASA is going to be around for multiple bull runs. I think we're going to see that this is not like any other crypto, and it is the most similar thing to Bitcoin. And this is, to me, CASA is what cryptocurrency is all about. So again, only time will tell. It's going to be interesting, but guys, don't give up on CASA. Do not give up on CASA. One of the most bullish cryptos of this bull run, and I don't think its story is anywhere near done yet. The next one, Tau, BitTensor, AI, machine learning. Honestly, the top, if you ask me, AI play. If you're someone that's looking to be in AI, this is your placeholder. Tau is the Bitcoin of AI plays. It's the big dog. It's the powerhouse play. Yes, $439 is, it's not cheap. It is a lot cheaper than its all-time high, though, of around $720. But guys, just look at the tokenomics. This, it has 21 million in supply. Market cap is, 3.2 billion. If you believe in where this type of project can go, guys, this could still 10x from here. This could go to a $4,000, $5,000 per Tau price valuation at a circulating supply of around 700 or 7.3 million. Guys, this could do really well. I think it would be fun to just assume that Tau is only going to go to 1,000 or 1,500. Minimum $2,000 to like 4 or 5. I think. But yeah, guys, Tau, it's a really unique project. The subnets, the machine learning, the community. Tau's definitely got a really bullish community, and again, it's got a great chart. It's new, and as you have seen with some of the picks that I have talked about, it is good to have new cryptos in your portfolio. It is good to have new cryptos in your portfolio because those ones will see more price action than the old ones. But again, don't get me wrong, it's good to have the older cryptos in your portfolio that have stood the test of time and are still looking bullish. Again, something that's very important to keep mind of. But guys, definitely Tau, one of the best AI plays that you can have in your portfolio. Do not fade Tau. The next one, let's go into it. And if you guys are interested in, I've already done a deep dive on Tau. Just maybe I'll tag it in the description. But you're just going to have to go through my videos. I have a deep dive on Tau. It is kind of a complicated concept to understand, but just know that Tau is one of the most bullish AI plays. Next one, Render. So some people put Render in the AI. It's kind of like in two different realms, like AI depend. Render, it is basically the Airbnb of GPU, distributing computing power. When computing power is not being used, it can be borrowed. That's what Render is doing, and Render, and the whole concept behind it, the rendering of 2D and 3D images requires a lot of computing power. And in this world of Web 3.0, everything with video game graphics, designs, movies, VFX, all that, it's going to require even more computing power as the world goes more and more digital. And that's why Render is really bullish. I know Render was doing extremely well last year. Price action has been slightly bearish, but it's very important to pay attention to the cryptos. To me, the ones that have surpassed their all-time highs from the previous cycle already. Render, guys, has already surpassed one of the few cryptos from last cycle that has surpassed their all-time highs in this cycle. Render reached a price of around, what was it, $8, $7-8 back in 2021, and then it got all the way up to, I feel like a lot of people, are sleeping and forgot about Render, got to like $13 or $14. And yeah, it's retraced. It's sitting around $4 or $5 now. But guys, Render is going to do really well. Institutions are going to be investing in this. Render is on Salana now, so it's going to be, part of an even more bullish ecosystem and blockchain. And with its GPUs, this is the way forward, and I think Render is a great pick to have in your portfolio, so do not sleep on Render. Moving on. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Hit the like button. Teum. So guys, Teum, this is kind of part of the BTC ecosystem, a layer 1, a layer 2 scalability for Bitcoin. They have a very sophisticated, their thing is these soft notes that can allow for instantaneous transactions, sending Bitcoin from one person to another, these soft notes. So it's really new technology, and if we can if the Bitcoin ecosystem plays can just like the ordinals can come back, I see Teum picking up and doing really well. Teum actually did, it went all the way up to like $40. I think late last year, so around December 2023, and it went all the way up to like $40, guys. This, if you're bullish on some like a proxy play on Bitcoin ecosystem play, a scalability play for Bitcoin, Teum is definitely a good pickup. Its tokenomics are arguably pretty bullish, max supply of 10 million. You could see some really good prices for Teum. I'm talking this could go into hundreds of dollars, $200, $300, $400. So yeah, I like Teum. I think Teum is a good add to a portfolio, kind of like adding some sauce to your portfolio. You get your regular, main plays, but you add a little Teum in there to just spice it up a little bit. Moving on, guys, to the next one. So we're going to get into memes, and as you see, Pepe. Guys, the reason why I'm bullish on Pepe is I think the dog memes are over with. I think the Doge and Shiba, they're still going to get some price valuation. They're still going to get people that are going to invest in it. But I don't think you're gonna, if you're looking to get a 20x, 30x, you're not getting it with Bitcoin, or you're not getting it with Bitcoin. You're not getting it with Shiba. You're not getting it with Dogecoin. Pepe, you're probably looking at, if you're looking for a solid 10x, I think Pepe is a solid 10x. It is a meme coin, so some people would say, well, why would you want put money into a meme coin where you only can get a 10x? Because a 10x would put it at about a $63 billion market cap. We all know that Dogecoin went to around, I think it was like 80 market cap all time, like a 69. I think it went to like 70-80 billion dollar market cap. So guys, honestly, you could see a Pepe could be a 10, 15 to 20x. And I think Pepe is going to be the Dogecoin of this. I think Pepe is going to be one of the Dogecoins of this cycle. I don't think it's necessarily going to be the Doge, like the main play, but you're going to see a lot of allocation to Pepe. And I think you're going to see less allocation to the dogs. Now, obviously, there's like, if there is one, though, I would say maybe dog with hat whiff could potentially be one for argument, but I think that the narrative is slightly changing when it comes to memes, and I'm going to get into it a little bit further here. You'll see it when I have a couple other picks. Now, Brett is kind of a derivative play off of Pepe. Brett, if you're looking for even more return, could get to the 20 to 30x return levels. It's a lower market cap. It's sitting around $1 billion market cap. If it went to 30, 40 billion, there you go. You're looking at a 30, 40x. It's possible. If if this like frog wave catches wind, the way I've looked at things, I'm like, okay, maybe Pepe is kind of like the Dogecoin, and Brett is kind of like the Shiba, So you had two dogs that kind of got really, really popular. Now maybe this like we have two frogs that kind of get really, really popular. Again, guys, we're speculating, so none of this is financial advice, but it is interesting, and I think Brett definitely is a solid play to have in a portfolio. To be honest, I think it's a very solid play to have in a portfolio. Minimum, I think it could definitely get to about a $10 billion market cap minimum, guys. That's minimum. I think it could go higher. I'm talking 30, 40 billion. So still a lot of returns potentially left for Brett. Another reason why Brett to me is very unique and potentially bullish. Now, yes, it's kind of the meme coin. It's like a altcoin. You have a lot of more, small people holding a larger amount of supply. But Brett is a proxy play to the base ecosystem. The base doesn't have a coin. So this is giving you exposure to base, that and like Aerodrome and all that. So that's why I think Brett could be a really good add to a portfolio. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you guys like Brett? Do you own it? Now, I have a couple more picks, and this is where I see the change happening a lot. Kind of this bull run and in meme coins. Another one that I'm really bullish for meme coins is SPX 6900. For those of you that are not familiar with this coin, you have a guy named Mira that spoke at Token 2049. He did a meme coin speech, and he talked about how memes are becoming not just these dogs and frogs, but they're becoming these movements, these cultural movements. Something that there's a strong belief behind it, a cult. And just like Bitcoin was like the original cult, he thinks that SPX 6900, and I do as well, that the SPX 6900, its goal is to flip the S&P 500. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen. It's obviously that would be like trillions to get to that. And as you can see, the chart, it went absolutely crazy when Murad had his speech. For those of you, I would highly suggest searching up Murad. I forgot his last name, but you search it and you'll find him. And yeah, people are just basically saying he's like this meme coin Jesus. He's a go-to guy for memes right now. But SPX 6900, its goal is to flip the S&P 500. It's basically like an FU to the stock market. Like it's the GameStop, GME, that type of movement is kind of like what you're getting from SPX 6900. It's going against the grain. It's saying like, hey, you guys have your thing. Well, we have our thing. We are the small people that are going to become the majority that can actually make money. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing behind SPX 6900. I think this has the potential to be one of the top meme coins of this cycle. I really, really do. I understand the message clearly. It's very easy to understand. It's something very easy to get behind, because sometimes you do get annoyed of the status quo and you do want to kind of be like a disruptor. That's what crypto was all, that was the infancy of and the inception of crypto. That was what Bitcoin was. It was the disruptor to the financial system, saying, well, if you guys can't get your money and all that in control, well, we are. So SPX 6900, guys, I would definitely give that a look. I think that could do really well. This could, Murad actually has this going to $100 billion market cap, so you'd be looking over 100x from here. Another one that is on the list is GigaChad, and if you go to, so the next one, so it was GigaChad. This one is actually right around all-time highs right now as we speak, at a $631 million market cap right now. So guys, yeah, so the GigaChad meme is basically like the male masculinity movement. Again, it's a meme coin that is dealing with it's the cult. It's not just like a frog or an animal. Like it actually has more it has more utility of meaning and belief. Something you can kind of like. It's like you can wake up to, and you're like, I want to be like this good person, someone that does good for the world, someone that's, and I don't necessarily think trying to be alpha needs to be like, it doesn't mean to be a bad thing. There are pros to like, look good, feel good, work out, exercise, so why would you knock this? And I can see a lot of people getting behind, and the price shows that a lot of people, the holders keep going up, and this one could do really well. Again, guys, none of this is financial advice. A lot of this is speculative. But these are the cryptos that I really do think that will give you a really, really good shot at having a really good portfolio and getting really good returns. So let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think about GigaChad? Do you guys own this? And last of all, guys, the last thing that I wanted to go over is a gaming play. For me, the only gaming play that I really has ever really caught my attention is Mira. Price action has been it has been disappointing, but I do think that Mira, if it gets and gains traction, this could be like, it could get to Axie Infinity levels of market cap, like upwards to like $1 billion or $2 billion, which would give you a really good return. Again, none of this is financial advice. But Mira, I think, to complete a crypto portfolio, you definitely want to have a gaming play in there as well. So yeah, guys, this is going to kind of complete this video. Oh yeah, I forgot. So this is the last slide that we have here. So this is just showing you everything, your Bitcoin, your Stellar value, your Ethereum, there's still some of the most bullish memes being made on this, and you have obviously like all the gas fees. So, a lot of Web 3.0 is still incorporating Ethereum, so you can't sleep on it. Salana, the crazy memes, Sui being the new Salana, CASA being the thing closest to Bitcoin and actually peer-to-peer cash, Tau, one of the leaders in AI and the AI movement, Render and the GPUs, and probably one of the most bullish DPEN, Teum being a scalability layer for Bitcoin and faster payments. And then you got, again, the memes, the new wave, the new doges, the new Shibas, the new movements, the new cultures. And that's where I think that this portfolio is one of the best ones that you can have. Guys, let me know in the comments, rate this portfolio. Is there something that, obviously there's going to be things that you would rather have in it? I already know people are going to be like, well, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? Again, guys, this is just my opinion, but take what you want from this and apply it to your own portfolio. But yeah, guys, I hope you learned a lot from this, and I will catch you guys in the next video.